y'all, happy Friday. Welcome to Periscope. How's everyone doing today? Thank you so much for joining me. Hi everybody. Hi Brittany. Hi Lynette. I'm so happy everyone's joining me today on my Periscope. So I hope y'all are doing great today. Happy Friday. I am looking forward to a great weekend. Yep, I barely made it home in time. Thanks, Brittany. So good, Mallory's joining, and Megan, and hi, Wendy and Lynette, and all kinds of wonderful people. Oh, Ashlyn too. Hi, Ashlyn. I didn't even see her join. That is great. So we've got wonderful people joining. Hi, Tracy. Oh, I just have the best Periscope followers. Hi, Michelle. So I just have to tell y'all, I'm excited to be home, and I'm hoping to really inspire you today. I have been doing a little bit of a series on etiquette, and so today I just want to continue that series with talking about table etiquette and table manners, and home is the place to learn this. You know, I really feel like people are undervaluing home. You know, don't undervalue your home. Your home is the most important thing that, oh good, Brittany, you found it. The home is the most important thing, and it is the place where you teach your children manners. It is the place where you teach your children how to chew with their mouth closed and to put their napkin in their lap. It is the place that you get to practice good manners, because this is how your family and your friends are going to feel loved and honored and respected, is when you're eating together around the table at home, right, Lynette? And this is such a great thing to do, y'all. I'm so excited to do this. Hey, listen, if your connection keeps getting lost, you can always catch this on the replay. Sometimes that happens. Your mom always had the table set, and it does make you feel special, doesn't it, Michelle? My mom did too, and we want to carry on that tradition, right, Lynette? We've got to carry on that tradition for our kids and our grandkids, also so that our adult kids will understand the importance of preparing and setting their table and eating at home, eating meals around the table. So I'm going to show y'all some of the table settings I have done right here behind me. I've got a fun table setting. So first I'll introduce myself. I'm Trina Titus Lozano, and I'm a counselor and ordained Christian minister. So I Periscope about all different things, and I give advice Monday through Friday. But my advice this week is really particularly talking about respect, because people in my office have been really having some issues with respect in their family. And so I just had to bring it back. You know, really, respect is just having basic manners. You know, so when we start off with just good manners, we're going to be a more respectful person, and the people that we're interacting with will feel more respected if we just start with good manners. And also, if you set your table at home and you really practice these manners at home, this is going to just add to the love and respect that your whole family is feeling. So I'm going to give you guys a few examples of some fun table settings. I'm going to turn the camera around and keep on talking. Is that okay with y'all? I hope that's okay with you, because it's the best way to show you is if I could just turn my camera around. So here I go. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few different table settings here. I have here a setting that is specifically showing a few things. Number one, we've got the salad fork on the far left, and then a dinner fork on the right. In this case, what I would do with this table setting, I've preset the dessert, and the dessert plate can be on the top left. Now that can be a bread plate going in that same location. But what I have is I have that dessert plate. I'm glad you like the name card, Wendy. What that does is it really makes it less chaotic. When everyone comes to the table, they don't have to ask where to sit. They know exactly where to sit. Now, if you're at a family table, you guys always sort of have your same spots. It won't be so necessary, but it really is whenever you've got a big group. I have a soup bowl set on this place setting, so I've got a soup spoon on my far right. This is going to be a steak dinner, so I've set a steak knife at the top of the plate, and I've got a beverage glass there. Now, we don't serve alcohol in our home, so we save alcoholic beverages for date nights with fine dining. But so even if this is a wine glass at home, it's going to be a non-alcoholic beverage. And then I have used a kitchen towel for my napkin, and then I just hung an ornament actually that is a heart shape for this sort of decorative addition to my kitchen towel, which is being used as a napkin right now. So what you want to do is you want to set your table according to the meal that you're serving. And so that's why it's important to, think about what you're serving before you set the table. Okay, now with this setting, I love using this special plate when it is a special day for someone. So I think that these are the neatest thing. And if you don't have one, you can also order these online. You Are Special Today plates. It just makes someone, if it is their birthday or any sort of a special day, or if someone's been having a bad day and you need to make them feel special at dinner, you can set that plate in their spot and they will feel so special. I believe that my home is always saying something. So I like to have things that say things. And so the cup there says, believe in who you are. Again, this has got a salad fork on the left, a dinner fork, and then on the right, your knife and spoon. Now your knife is going to always, for a proper place setting, be on the right, but you're going to put the blade inside towards the plate. Now I've got a bread plate at the top left and a little spreader, butter knife there, a little spreader, which is just kind of cute. But y'all, on that top left, you could do your dessert plate up there. You could do your salad plate up there. You could do a dessert, bread or salad, whatever. I tend to just do one because my table gets way too crowded if I try to do more than one. In this case, I have a special birthday plate set, which I think is fun. And the glass also says happy birthday, if you can see that. So this is a fun setting for whoever the birthday person is. Now I have preset a ice cream cup, a sundae dish, and then at the top is where your dessert spoon is going to go. So you've got your dinner fork on the left, and then on the right your knife and spoon, and then the top is that dessert utensil. So you always know which way to face it. If I was just driving the spoon from this location, spoon's always going this side, I would just go straight up and make a left turn around the plate, and then I know that that's the direction that the dessert spoon should face. Okay? So that's the location. Now with this setting, it's more of a breakfast setting, so I folded the napkin, and the napkin, etiquette-wise, can be placed to the top left, it can be placed on the plate, or it can be placed to the left of the fork. Those are the only locations that a napkin should be placed, because if it is placed under the fork, when someone reaches to get it, it will cause the silverware to fall over. So be sure that your silverware and your plate and your cups are all placed in the correct space. And it's a benefit to actually teach your family this, so that when they go out to a dinner or a company dinner, we were just on a cruise with a very heavily set table. But you know what? I knew, hey, my bread plate, my salad plate is just absolutely going to be the one on the left right above my fork. Okay, I get this red dish is from the Dollar Tree. This red mug is from the Dollar Tree. This little glass, this juice glass is from IKEA. So I think in mind what kind of beverage I'm going to serve whenever I set my table. So this would be like a breakfast setting with like a cup of coffee and a little glass of juice. Okay, this happy birthday plate is from the Bundt cake store, Nothing Bundt Cakes. That ice cream dish up to the left, that was a hand-me-down. My mom had that when I was a little girl, and so I've had that set of dishes for many, many years. The placemats are from IKEA. The kitchen towels are from IKEA. Those were ornaments from IKEA. This happy birthday glass is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, the placemats are from IKEA. That mug is from either Ross or Marshall's, the Believe in Who You Are mug. I believe it was Ross or Marshall's, one of those two things. Okay, so this whole setting, this entire Valentine's Day setting that I have here, these are Dollar Tree dishes and kitchen towels from IKEA and napkins from IKEA, okay? So I hope that's helpful. And also this red heart table runner that I have here is from the dollar bin at Target. So that's where that is from. But I love presetting the table because it makes people feel so special, and I think it's a fun place to just show creativity. So at Valentine's Day, oh, actually IKEA is not dangerous because it is so inexpensive. So I really love it. Now this table is fun, and this is using a paper napkin. So with this paper napkin, I just folded it in a square napkin. I folded it in a triangle, and then once again in another triangle, and then you can just stand it up. Any folded napkin is a little bit extra special. I used the dessert cookie jar as my centerpiece with this. Look, I've got leftover straws from Christmas, but you know, they don't look Christmassy set on this table. And these, your special plates, came from the dollar bins and Target also. So, so this is a fun table. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll set a little favor at the top of the plate, and that just makes it kind of fun too. So this is this table. Y'all, if your family comes home to a set table, they're automatically gonna have better manners. Just because they see that you've prepared for them, and so the expectation is going to be different. You know, there's a different attitude that's going to accompany people when they come in to a set table. You know, they'll just see automatically, oh, this is extra special. I guess I better be on my best behavior. So that's what you want. That's what you want people to feel like. You want them to be on their best behavior, you know, and you want them to feel extra special. So these are reasons why we do set the table, because when we prepare, it makes people feel special, and then it helps them also have good manners because we've prepared and they know, you know, you're going to come to a set table, whether you are a 3-year-old or, you know, or an adult, and you're going to know, hey, this is a special occasion, and you're going to feel good about yourself. And the people who sit at your table are going to feel good about themselves. So, I think that is a great reason to set the table. I promise you it will improve your relationships, and it will improve everyone's behavior. So, when we set a table, we always want to use a placemat or a tablecloth, something so that it just adds the background, you know, for your table setting. You want to add the background. You want to go ahead and preset all of the silverware. Even if you think, oh, we're just going to use just forks, or we're just going to use spoons or whatever, preset all of the silverware so that your family can get accustomed to a fully set table. And you'll be surprised. Most of the time you do actually need it. And I preset the glasses. I pre-fill the glasses. When I have dinner ready to be served, I pre-fill the glasses just to eliminate that step. So when everybody sits down, the glasses will be full. There's already napkins. And actually, it really makes for a much more peaceful dinner time when things are preset. And depending on the meal, I'll preset salt and pepper shakers and butter and anything that's going to be needed. So you really anticipate the need, whether it's ketchup or sauce or anything. And this is kind of a fun thing, conversation starters. So I had picked this up and just thought, you know, this is fun. And I know, if y'all know me, we never really have trouble finding conversation in our house. But it's fun to just be able to look at the cards and read some fun things. And hopefully everyone in your family will be as excited to participate in having good conversation, right? It depends on what the meal is, Wendy. That's a great question. Oftentimes we do serve, you know, where I'll serve everyone's plates from this, so the plate itself is pre-served. You know, I'll go ahead and set the chicken and rice and broccoli on the dinner plate, so it's already pre-served. Sometimes I'll just have everything sitting out on the stove, and then we'll sit down to the set table, we'll pray, and then everyone will stand up, bring their plate, and do it more buffet style. So it sort of depends on what the menu is. Or sometimes, you know, I'll set the table really cute and we're just having sandwiches and chips, or I'll set the table really cute and we're just having pizza. You know, it doesn't have to be a fancy meal to sit down at a set table. But oftentimes when I set the table, you know, I'll be sure to set it according to what I'm going to be making, whether it's a crock pot meal or a stew or, you know, spaghetti or tacos or whatever. So I keep that in in mind. But listen, it doesn't have to be fancy to have a set table. You know, even if it is just basic, simple food, it's still more fun when it is a set table. And it will benefit everyone because they can practice having good manners at that set table. This prepares your family for life, y'all. And this prepares you to keep in mind of what it means to have good manners. And it helps everybody behave better. So when you sit down, you want to put your napkin in your lap. Remember that. You want to say please and thank you. And then when you're finished, you want to chew with your mouth full. You want to chew with your mouth closed. I'm sorry. Chew with your mouth closed. Don't talk with your mouth full. All of these things are great manners, which a lot of you guys know basic table manners, but we tend to not practice them. And I want you guys to be practicing your manners at home and value manners. And so it's just a good reminder to remember to do this on every occasion, just any old Friday night, right? So I hope you guys are inspired. See what dishes you have. See what napkins you have. See what kitchen towels you have or whatever you have. Use what you have to make it fun, make it special, but keep in mind that you want to have good manners. And that is really the point of why we want to prepare everything so that everyone can really practice those, because then everyone's more kind and everyone's more respectful when we're having good manners. So any other questions? Those are really, really great questions. I love it. I have a little sign right here in my kitchen next to the table, which has some basic manners on it, which is kind of funny. So there it is. Sit up straight. Let's see, can you see it? Napkins go in your lap. Use your utensils. Yeah, don't eat with your fingers if at all possible. Use those utensils and teach your kids to. Swallow before you speak. Eat your vegetables. No elbows on the table. Don't play with your food. Clear your dishes. Be thankful for this meal. And then say, may I please be excused before you get down, right? So all these things are just really meant to make people feel more respected, to make people feel loved, and to have closer, more kind relationships, more respectful relationships between your friends and family and yourself. So God bless you guys. Thanks for periscoping with me. And listen, whether you're a dad or a mom, single or married, kids or no kids, it doesn't matter. Everybody needs to have good table manners, and everybody needs to be hospitable in your home. So do it. And even my grandma, who's by herself, she sets her table and she sits at her table all by herself because she respects herself. Now that is a great way to live. Thanks for posting that, Wendy. If y'all want to see past periscopes, go to my website, and all these ones from this week on manners I will have up there sometime this weekend for y'all to just be able to review and to pass on to others. Thank y'all for paying attention. Thank y'all for being with me. Thank you for the hearts, and thanks for continuing to periscope with me. God bless you guys, and have a great rest of the day. Bye.